Hi everyone, just to remind you that I'm trying to inspire your fulfillment by helping you create a lifestyle, a flexible and comfortable lifestyle centered around your passion. Today we're going to be exploring and elaborating upon the criteria which are most important for you when trying to find the best affiliate marketing classes and training programs to join. So let's get to it! Okay, so regardless of whether you're new to affiliate marketing or marketing in general, I definitely recommend conducting your own thorough and extensive research before joining any online course or training class, as it implies a considerable financial and personal investment. Keep the following in mind also. There is no quick fix to making money online. It requires perseverance, dedication, and a concrete idea of where you want your website or websites to go. For myself, I realized that I wanted to make and share the world as my comfort zone, so traveling and immersing in different cultures as much as possible. And to that extent, I brainstormed on a numerous amount of jobs which could allow me to do that to a relative extent. For example, working on a cruise ship, teaching, volunteering, affiliate marketing, amongst others. I realized that all those jobs had different trade-offs. For example, I didn't see myself working on a cruise ship to get about a day and a half of vacation per week, where we would be loosely let off in a city, and I wouldn't be able to immerse myself in the city or in the surrounding countryside, etc. So I just realized that it wasn't for me, and in the end I decided to explore the affiliate marketing route. So yeah, now I'm going to try and elaborate on the elements which influenced me when picking the affiliate marketing classes which I am undertaking. Okay, so the first important factor for me was trying to find a decent amount of testimonials which supported the success of the course I was looking into. Now, you have to take these with a pinch of salt, in the sense that all the testimonials will be extreme examples of success. So, for example, Affiliorama promotes the fact that you can earn a six-figure salary within 6 months, which no doubt is possible, but for very few people. To a similar extent, to a different extent, Udemy, which provides free and paid classes online, doesn't have as much structure in its course, and the only testimonial you get are in the comments. Now, that's not really a complete overview of the benefits you can gain from that particular course, which is why, like I said, you need to do your research and see what feels best for you. At the end of the day, it's if it feels right, then go for it. It's like with your passion. If it feels right, you go for it. If it doesn't feel right, that's okay. And if you can't find a course that doesn't feel like it's tailored for your needs, then that's okay. Don't rush yourself into anything, you know? Okay? So the second criteria was, these were in no particular order, by the way. The second criteria was the price. So the price structure, obviously you're looking at, how do I say, there's a trade-off between the price for the course, for the training program, the structure, and the ease of certain things. So for example, ClickFunnels is one of the more expensive programs that I've reviewed, and it's very advanced, I must admit, but I would recommend using ClickFunnels if you already have a concrete website and a lot of content, already ranked content, and all you want to do is gather customer data, because they seem very good at that, at getting all the information into the funnel and then helping you convert it. The reason why I wouldn't advise ClickFunnels for a beginner is simply due to the fact that although they help you very quickly with the website and the customer information retention, you're still starting from a website which doesn't have any content, which isn't necessarily ranked. The content isn't ranked. You don't necessarily know how to search and index your keywords in the search engines. So that's about ClickFunnels. In terms of the more understandable price structures, referring to e-consultancy and Udemy, that was on an ad hoc basis, so you would look at the course that you were interested in and you would have to pay per person or per course. And Affiliarama and Wealthy Affiliate have more understandable price structures. What I liked about the latter two was that they had a free trial period where you can take an insight, have a look at the first courses out of the others that they provide, and see if, like I said, the platform feels right. If you like the way, like the interaction, if you like the customer interface, if you take a liking to it, quite simply. My next point of interest was the actual course structures. So, as I mentioned before, I recommend that you conduct your research beforehand to try and understand how the affiliate marketing process works, and try and use paid and free tools as well, because it's like when you're conducting research for a university paper. Primary and secondary sources of information are going to be complementary. So, for example, I found that the Wealthy Affiliate course structure, once I had a look at it, made quite a lot of sense, in that I felt like I understood as I was going through the training, or as I pictured myself going through the training, what I would be working on. So, as I mentioned before, their first course is free, for example, and there you establish your first website, the email accounts, you set up the first menus, and you can also start designing your website, so you get quite a tangible feel for the design of your website. And then in later courses you end up seeing things such as ranking your keywords, how to do your research, your social media, your pay-per-click, your search engine optimization, all those kinds of things. So yes. And finally, the fourth element, which was quite important for me, was the feedback. So obviously it kind of has something to do with the testimonials, but I also mean the feedback as in when you're learning. So I pictured myself learning a course, or in the middle of a lesson, or you imagine yourself in the middle of the lesson, and you have an inquiry all of a sudden which blocks you in your training, in the lesson that you're doing, just a slight doubt, and it's obviously better if you have a more spontaneous and insightful feedback straight away. Now, the problem with platforms such as Udemy, Affiliarama, and e-consultancy, for example, is that the feedback is not as spontaneous, or it isn't in a one-to-one context, which is a bit frustrating. So Udemy, for example, you have to type in your inquiry and wait for the teacher to respond. Affiliarama, you don't have any interaction with Mark Ling, who is the creator of Affiliarama, for example. Whereas in Wealthy Affiliate you can interact with Kyle Carson, and also on Wealthy Affiliate they have a live chat function, with members around the globe, always ready to engage and respond to your comments and inquiries if they can. So that was quite helpful. In terms of e-consultancy, for example, which if you look in my review a bit lower in the description, is suited for businesses. It's a bit more difficult because it seems to be a more concentrated event in 2 days and it's face-to-face. So if you're with other entrepreneurs in the room and you have a question, because of the nature of the course, very structured and intense, you don't want to stop the progress of everyone else for a little question, and so afterwards, you know, it's not great really. It's not optimal. Okay, so those were the 4 elements that I applied when looking for the best value affiliate marketing classes. Do you agree with them? Would you place them in a different order, or would you add any different ones on? In any case, I hope what I've been through in this video makes sense. I believe I found the best value course for you, which you can check out in the article description linked below. Keep in mind, guys, that, you know, like I said before, before you make any decision, do your research and make sure that it feels right for you. You know, we have the internet, so you can look at things on YouTube, you can look at newspapers, you can look on the internet, on other websites. You can also buy books, you can, did I mention newspapers? You know, you've got a ton of information out there, so try and gather as much of it as possible and make the most educated decision based on your instinct as well and your criteria. So yeah, I hope you found the video useful. Please suggest ways to improve and subscribe to the channel. Please show your support to the connected social media accounts linked below. If you have a comment or an idea for a video, please also let me know. And thank you for watching this video. From Lyon in France, Santiago, fora!